Yeah, you sound fine.
All right. All right. Oh my God.
It seems you're live though.
No, it's yeah. I just hit the button, so we're good. Today was a fucking funny ass day. All right. So, what's up, everybody? Guys, give you guys a moment to get in here. I'm just refreshing my email inbox, seeing if whatever this GIF is going to be, this special message.
Truth Hurts says he just came in here to dislike the video.
Yeah, the Truth Hurts is one of those type of people that's just like a toxin.
He's a bitch boy.
Yeah, he's one of those. It's one of those type of guys. Like it's a gang of him that dislikes the video before video or stream even starts, and then it's whatever. All right. So, what's up, everybody? It is the best spot, Kid Smooth, and I got my boy Gaming Addict, aka Lord Addict, in here. Please introduce yourself.
What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict, definitely here to talk about this fiasco of a FanFest entry that they be doing today on Twitter.
Yes, so if you guys don't know about what happened a couple days ago, Microsoft or the Xbox team announced that they are bringing back FanFest. And what FanFest is, well, AJ, explain what FanFest is, because I've never been. This would have been my first time going, but because you actually had the experience of going last year, can you just let them know what FanFest is, and then we'll continue to let them know what the fuck happened?
FanFest, last year, how you got into FanFest is you went out, to some mall in California, Los Angeles, California. I don't know these places like that. I ain't never been to the West Coast, but you wait there all night and they give you this ticket. Well, normally it's the first 500. They get a FanFest ticket, and then pretty much everything after. If there's any more than 500, a significant amount, then what they'll do is they'll do a raffle. Okay, so they had a raffle last year because there was like 900 people. Me and my crew, we got in. But what FanFest is, once you get past all that fiasco, is they let you into their press conference, and it's not like your media. You know how the media goes in, like you're down there with the executives where they sit. You're down there in the pretty much the middle part of it. You get some of the best seats out, and they take you to these events that they usually do it around whatever games going out right now. Mm-hmm. So last year they had one for Forza. They had a big event for all their games. I mean, they give you a bunch of pretty much one of a kind. Well, not obviously one of a kind, but one of a kind that you can only get there. Prizes. I got a book bag last year that you could only get from FanFest. So but this year they took away the sitting all night at the mall thing to get your FanFest ticket, and they decided to put it online. And as Kid Smooth's about to tell you, it did not go well.
Yeah, so apparently Microsoft announced, and you guys know, if you follow me on Twitter, I've been patiently waiting to try to get confirmation to see if I'm going to the Xbox press conference, and I've been biting my nails. So once I heard that FanFest was taking place, they announced it like maybe 3 days ago that Xbox FanFest is returning, and they're going to do things differently by doing the online registration, like how when they opened E3 to the public, you had to wait for the link to go live, and when you did that, everybody would just like jump into the website and try to register as quickly as possible to secure their ticket. Now, Xbox thought of the same idea. They was like, all right, this is going to be easier. It's not going to be, we don't have to have people waiting overnight and whatnot. We don't have to raffle anything. We can just get it online. How they decided they were going to do this, and the only reason why I wanted to sign up for this because I have yet get confirmation that I am going to the Xbox conference. So FanFest was like my backup plan. So they announced that they have 500 total tickets. They will be giving away 400 via Twitter links if you register online. The last 100 remaining, they will give off in random giveaways and shit like that, right? But so the first hour was to kick off today, which is April 19th, Wednesday, April 19th at 6 a.m. if you're in California time, or 9 a.m. if you're in like the East Coast New York time. So the first they were going to do in waves. I think every 3 hours they probably were going to do a wave of 100 tickets, and probably have like 3 to 4 waves to cover the 400 tickets they have. Wave number 1 comes in at 9 o'clock in the morning my time,
and they fucked up.
And that's where it fucked up completely, because it was only 100. They only had 100 for the first hour, and apparently that first hour, over 1,200 people was able to get in, because everybody obviously jumped to the link, and a lot of people managed to get in. There was like no stop off. I was able to get my ticket and confirmation. Not only did I get my confirmation, I got my confirmation email that I also shared on Twitter saying, congratulations, you are a winner. And this is all the stuff that you're going to do next. And I'm like, yes. I'm like fucking jacking off. I'm calling my fucking girl like, yo, we're about to do this shit. Like, this is a dream come fucking true and whatnot. And I was like, okay, I got my fucking ticket. And I was like, I got to wait another 3 hours so I can get my girl's ticket. And they announcing, hey, if you didn't get your ticket the first time, don't worry. We got another link for you at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm like, cool. I got a moment to get my girl ticket too. So I'm waiting. 12:01, 12:02, 12:03. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this link?
You have to keep in mind that earlier, they when the first one went live, it was late too. It was like 12. It was like 6. It was like 9:05 when they launched it. So when it's like 12:01, 12:02, we're thinking it's okay. It's just late like it was early. Well, not so much.
10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. No, and then they said, who came out and said, no, we're not doing the 9 a.m. link. We'll get back to you guys later. And obviously people started to guess like too many people got fucking tickets. I don't know where the leak came, where they said, hey, like this one is a fuck up. And word came around that, hey, they obviously had confirmed that more registered than tickets they have. So they came out with a PR talk, which was what 6 hours later?
And I think that's the serious problem here.
That's the problem. 6 hours later, they said, okay, sorry about it. You excited fans, we're happy about your enthusiasm. But apparently you guys fucking all signed up at the same time, and we obviously only had 100 tickets to give away, and obviously more than 1,000 of you signed up, and more than 1,000 of you probably got confirmations. So to be fair, we're going to erase the whole fucking thing as if it never happened, and you're gonna have to try again when we give you a new date. So for those who got confirmed emails that you are a winner to Xbox FanFest, you are no longer going. We have to literally kind of wait and see when the next time they set up this stupid fucking tweet fest, and see if we have a chance to get in. Now the problem here with this shit, right? Here's the problem. Some people took a day off of work. Some people skipped school. Some people already kind of like, bought their flights and hotels and shit after getting the email.
A lot of people from across the sea. A lot of people from across the pond. They were on Twitter saying that they bought their plane ticket and stuff when they got confirmed.
A lot of people did a lot of shit, not only to prepare for this shit. Some people waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning just so they don't miss the link.
And you guys got to realize that this wasn't a 9 o'clock thing. If you didn't get the 9 o'clock, they were going to have one at 12, one at 3, one at 6. So it was an all day thing.
Yeah. And the problem was, it didn't last past the first wave. So right now we're all looking like fucktards, because all the excitement, I'm pretty sure if you guys are on Twitter, you've seen a whole bunch of Xbox fans showing off their confirmations and their emails and shit. Happy as shit. I was one of them. I was fucking one of them. It's completely useless. So what they said is like, all right, for those who got the confirmation email and whatnot, we will send you a special email. And I called AJ on my way from work because I wanted to talk about this before we got this live stream, right? Wanted to talk about this. What can they possibly give us that will make up for that? I mean, what could they possibly give us?
I don't see anything. Like, the only thing I could really see that if people, because let's be real, they give you $100, people are still gonna bitch. They give you $50, people are still gonna bitch. They give you an elite controller, people are still gonna bitch. The elite controller would be one of the few things they could give that people would be like, okay. But let's be real here. Anyone that wanted to go to FanFest and got that, they wanted to go more than anything they can give them.
Yeah, and I'm sorry.
That I can see them giving us is a voucher for a Scorpio, which obviously that's not going to happen. But that's the only thing I can see them giving you that people will step back and be like, you know what? I could skip FanFest this year.
Here's the thing that I feel like this is going to happen, right? And it's going to piss me off. It's going to really piss. They're the type to really pull off and give you like a fucking Voodoo Vince code for your troubles.
To promote that was the State of Decay 1 to promote State of Decay 2.
If that was to happen, dude, I would fucking lose my fucking mind.
He's gonna pull an Iron Wolf. He's gonna be a PlayStation dude next year.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, but I would really fucking. I just can't imagine getting an email saying sorry for your E3 for the FanFest troubles, but here's Voodoo Vince. I'm sorry. Even if I didn't buy Voodoo Vince, I would not be satisfied. That's why I was like, I don't know what they could possibly give me. The only thing I feel like I would be really grateful of is if they said, okay, I'm assuming the limit of amount of people is because they can't get that many people into the conference. I would be like, all right, give me access to all the other things but the conference. I still have somewhat of a chance to get into the conference via media, right? Maybe. Well,
what happened last year is they had more than 500 people because they had to send a lot of people home, and they told them that they came back tomorrow with their with the raffle ticket that they would see what they can give them. So people thought, they're going to give them, some more merchandise, the merchandise that they couldn't get from FanFest. But when they got there and they gave them their what they did is they went back and they cleared out some media that was at E3, and they rotated stuff around, and they fit like 250 more people into the press conference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had like 700 and some people, but I think that's one of the main reasons that they did what they did is because they didn't want that.
Okay, hold on. I'm just saying, making sure. Can't hear. Who can't hear? Can I not be heard, or can AJ be heard? AJ, you can hear yourself, right?
Yeah, I can hear myself. I ain't look. Yeah.
You can be heard, right?
I can hear both of us.
All right, cool. That's fine. Somebody said, all right, cool. All right, anyway, so this is honestly, it's like this is one of those situations where it's a really a huge fuck up. You said the words perfectly. You said they dropped the fucking ball, and they dropped the ball. You can hit mute on your side. I can hear your shit feeding through my speakers, or through my headphones. But they dropped the ball, and this is not the type of public relations or the type of situation that this is the last thing that Microsoft or the brand of Xbox needed. It's the last thing you want is your actual fans on Twitter bashing you, and that's what's happening right now. Yeah, this is almost like this is like the Xbox FanFest like version of like Red Ring of Death, like pretty much. That's pretty much what's happening right now.
This seems like this could have came out of the 2013 handbook.
Yes, and I feel like because the stuff that took place shortly after is that they didn't reply quick enough. It's still not clear on what's going to happen next. We know there's going to be a redrawing, but the thing is, how do we prepare for that? It's like I honestly don't want to we're going to do a drawing at 6 a.m. again, or this time again on this such a day. It's like, because it's like, well, fuck, I have to prepare for that. I either have to go to work early, or I have to try to go in late, or I have to call out, or I have to just like take a moment to myself, go in the bathroom and turn on the Wi-Fi or some shit like that. I have to do something just and probably have a less of a chance now to get in.
Oh, we're definitely going to have less of a chance because now, this morning at 6, a lot of people were kind of confused when it was happening. A lot of people didn't know what was going on. But now you've messed up so many people, and so many people got in that everyone that got that invite and got in are all going to be there whenever they do this again.
Yeah. And
so that taste of victory, so they want to rehab that.
I don't think they should do it that way. I'm just looking at my email hoping that I don't get this whole cancellation email. Because that, you don't understand how excited some of these people were. And like I said, I was one of them, even though I still have a slight chance to get in regardless. It's just that I'm not sure. I can't guarantee that. So
Blackbot, you in the comment section running your mouth about FanFest. Don't you go to beer FanFest? Like, I'm confused there. You have a real job, so why can't we go to a FanFest?
Well, I don't even think what Blackbot understands what FanFest is, or like what it means. But
man, people will find anything to come at you, man. You can't even enjoy anything.
Actually, Blackbot, FanFest isn't for kids. You have to be like 21 and older to get in, right? To do it.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, FanFest don't have a lot of bitches. I'll give you that one.
He said beer fest. No, I can confirm that. I went to a beer fest last year. Yeah, it kind of sucks. And what can they do to really like to reverse this? What could they possibly do? Like I said, they said they're gonna give something special in the email, but like I said, I don't know what they can give me other than a private invitation, a special invitation that at least allows me to get some of the experience. Or are they gonna give me what, a voucher for Scorpio, right? Like an exclusive look or something? Quick. I don't know.
Real quick, Black Vaughn, you have to be 21 because FanFest does have alcohol. So there you go. I don't see there. I mean, there's not a whole lot that they can do because it's like I said, everyone that wanted this ticket, they don't want no accessory. They don't want no game. Like, you can do stuff to like kind of blow back a little bit, but everyone's gonna be tight because right now, not a lot of people are pissed because they're pissed, but they're gonna be on. They're on like a 6 or 7. When they don't get their ticket and they got their ticket the last time, they're gonna be on like a 15.
Oh man, I'm just looking at this fucking email and whatnot.
No bitch wants a donkey from Shrek.
Oh man, shout out to the chat. I don't know why this stream has 10 dislikes. I mean, I don't know if that's guys like Xbox guys thinking I'm just sitting here bashing on the Xbox because that's what the thing is to do, or is it just people that just hate me by default is just coming in disliking because they have nothing else better to do with their lives? And I understand that it's boring, you know what I mean? But the sun's coming out soon, so you be good, be all right. Yeah, and that dislike fucking meter is just climbing and climbing.
Black Ball says mod and he'll clear that up. We can't have you be blocking people because they don't like The Witcher. Okay, we're good on that.
Oh man, but what else was there that I wanted to go over? I'm gonna take one refresh at the FanFest thing on Twitter to see if there's anything updated, because it sucks, I mean, like for an hour I kind of got to celebrate. Like pretty much I was just like, and that kind of sucks because I just feel that there's no way I'm gonna get in a second time.
The chances are really slim. They are. It just, if you look how many people, I don't think it was. Well, I think they said the highest I seen was 1,800. Mm-hmm. I don't think it was 1,800. We were seeing 1,800s in the first, like 5-10 minutes. Mm-hmm. I think it started at 1,000 because I didn't see one tweet with under 1,000 on the number.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't see any number starting at 0. So I really think what should have happened. I tweeted this to the guy who organizes the FanFest, and I tweeted this to Major Nelson. I said, hey, I was like looking at this whole Xbox FanFest era shit. I was like, you guys might want to cut back on media to let like your fans in, honestly, because that would just work. That would just work the best. Honestly, it's like, how much could media possibly do for you? You're going to stream it on your consoles, on a website. It's going to be all over Twitter and on the internet and Twitch and YouTube. Regardless, I mean, you only need maybe 2 or 3 major outlets out there, and I would just let the rest be fans. But who am I to speak? You know, I don't run Microsoft. I don't know how they organize this thing, but I just think it's going to be a really fucked up situation.
Watch some like Kotaku in there.
and that would be the shit. That would be like the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But yeah, I just don't think it's fair that some of us who actually got those confirmations and got those celebratory emails, we're not going to be able to go for the simple fact of the stroke of luck that we won't get this time around. So, I mean, and the thing is, how are they going to fix the whole? Because when you first got to that link, the buffer time was fucking stupid. It was like loading and it would not move.
They didn't even tell you how to click the option to sign into anything. They were just like, I sat on that screen for like 15 minutes because I was so paranoid to click that. And then like it takes me to another screen and then I have to re-go into it that I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. That was true. And I was like return user. I was like, damn, I was like, AJ probably has an account. So I just clicked on it, hoping that they had to create a new account option. And it did. So that's when I did it. And they let me go, asked for my credit card information. I threw it in there, called it a day, and thought we were good. But I just think they got to come up with a way to either get at least some of those people in there. I mean, I know they can't get all of those people in there. I understand that. But I think was probably a better way of going about this, but doing a whole hard reset is kind of like just not something I feel like anybody wants to do right now. So
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I think number one thing is they needed to get something that's relevant enough to keep people at bay. Like, a lot of people are saying $150 because that's what the penalty fee is to not going if you sign up for this. But I don't think they about to dish out $150 to like 1,900 people if it's that many people. But, you know, like, it's like I was telling Kid Smith earlier, I would not be surprised if they tossed you a State of Decay, whatever, the year 1 edition, so they could like cognito support their support their new game. So I'm like, you know. And I don't even think, okay, supposedly it was supposed to be 100 waves for 4 times. You know, that's how they're going to give out the tickets. All right, and then they were going to save the last wave, the last wave of 100 for self-promoting. You know, Major Nelson was probably going to do it. Like, okay, they had their chance to promote. I expect that 100 to be freed now. And to be completely honest with you, I think they need to find more room for more people because they need to up the chance for people that got screwed. Like, you know, it's just not, it's like I said, no matter what they do, they're going to lose on this because they can't give it to everyone. And regardless what you do, people want to go to this event more than they want any kind of product you can possibly give them.
It's true. That is true. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what they can do because, like I said, they got to piss some people off. At the end of the day, and some people got to understand, hey, and I got to understand too, that some people may get in and some people won't. That some people could be me not getting in. But I really think with all the people that signed up, there's got to be a way where they could just they should be like, all right, let's see who signed up. And just honestly, just cap it at least like 600 or 700. Just stop it there. It's like, all right, they signed up too late.
Like, they said it was technical issues, and like I'm just like, I get technical issues, but I'm like, I've seen technical issues when it comes to websites like this, but how did you not just cap it off at 100? Like, that seems like more of, you know, you didn't put some kind of, you know, some kind of variable in there to stop it at 100. It seems like you just open the website and let as many people do it as possible. Like, because the website was open. I feel like they took the website down because they didn't put that obligation in the website to stop it at 100.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably honestly use the same system that E3 did. Like, but the thing is with E3, they didn't have a limit pretty much. They had a limit of how many could get it at $250 at $150, which was like the first, I think the first was it 1,000 people or some shit like that. So I had, but the thing is I missed out on that by like fucking 2 minutes. So but yeah, I think I really want to go to, it's not that I really want to go to E3. I really want to go to Microsoft's press conference. You know what I mean? Because from what I hear about E3 itself, it's not really that fun. But the press conference has been the things that I've always wanted to experience. And obviously, I'm an Xbox, like I'm an Xbox fan. So I really want to experience theirs firsthand. I wouldn't mind going to see EA or Ubisoft or Bethesda and even Sony. Sony would probably be the second, since they I prefer the platform conferences over like those other third-party publishers conferences. I prefer like Microsoft and Sony and whatnot conferences over anybody else's. So it would really suck not to be able to go and to have that moment where I was like, oh, I'm in, and for them like, oh no, never mind, we fucked up. It's like really bullshit. It's like fucking United Airlines all over again, you know, except we're not being dragged off. Like that's how I fucking feel.
It's like you're not being dragged off. Everyone on the plane is being asked to leave.
Yep, that is true.
I feel like in a way this might be worse than United. You know, they clearly had physical violence to these people, but if this was to go like actual on the event, like it's like the same thing. You gave these people these tickets and now they're at the event, and it's like it's a digital version of it, because if you're actually at the event, are you going to expect people just to toss out like 500 people?
Yeah. To respond to these people in the comments. I just said, I might as well just tell me, because people keep tweeting me and putting in the chat, hey, doesn't like BG got you from the like for the weapon wheel thing? And I'm like, to an extent, he does. E3 confirmed. Yeah, I'm good on going to E3. The conferences we have not been confirmed to go yet. I didn't get received any emails from any of the publishers that we reached out to, of course, yet. And so in the event, like I said, in the event that, let's say for some odd reason, Weapon Wheel doesn't get into Microsoft press conference, FanFest was the backup. Now, I don't think through Weapon Wheel it covers FanFest. It just covers the conference. FanFest is like a whole event itself. That includes the conference.
Media.
So
the media can't get into stuff.
The media can't get into that. So that's why I wanted to do FanFest, because honestly, Saturday and Sunday, I had really nothing to do when I'm in the LA except for the Microsoft conference if I get in, because E3 actually doesn't start until Tuesday, technically. So I wanted to, if I was a part of the FanFest, I can now occupy those first 3 days that I'm there. Without it, I can't. I guess I can I can tour and whatnot. But FanFest would have covered those first 3 days, and then I could have eased my way into the show and whatnot and enjoyed it like I really want to. So, which conference are waiting to be confirmed? Xbox, PlayStation, Bethesda, all of them actually. I don't think I've received any of them yet. So we'll see. And I thought that this overflow of FanFest tickets was going to, I felt like they're going to be like, all right, well, we're going to have to move some media out. And I feel like, well, maybe since the whole FanFest thing blew over, they probably won't send out the invitations that they typically send out because of the space that they probably just ran out of. So I was like, if that's the case, I was like, well, at least I got it through FanFest. But if not, hopefully one way or another I get in. I'm just not sure. But the only reason why I'm saying is because other even smaller media outlets have already gotten their confirmation. Like some of my peers in the gaming community has gotten their confirmation to go without FanFest from Microsoft and stuff. And it's a little bit discouraging, when you see that and you haven't gotten yours yet. And so that's why I've been acting the way I have been as far as trying to like jumping on the FanFest thing, like, oh, but Kiss Move, you're good. I'm not technically good yet because I have no confirmation. The only confirmation I have, honestly, is that I'm confirmed to be at E3. I have tickets to E3, but I have tickets to nothing else. So,
yeah, it's stressful, man. It is.
So I said, bring my Switch with me. I thought about it, but I don't know. But yeah, anybody got any questions in the chat?
I just want to know who Black Bomb's talking about. Is he calling us a clown or is he talking to someone else in the chat?
He's talking to somebody in the chat. He's banned somebody. I think True First. So but yeah, anybody got any questions before we go? I didn't mean for this to be any like longer. I just wanted to share some of our frustrations and let you guys know how Microsoft and the Xbox team fucked up once again. You know what I mean? But yeah, it really, really sucks. And if you even type in hashtag Xbox FanFest, you're gonna get a whole lot of shit in your Twitter feed to read up on, and it's not gonna be too
people are pissed.
Happy. Like, people are really upset because, like I said, a lot of plans were canceled. There was a lot of plans were like pretty much made and canceled in a matter of hours because of this.
So I just looked up Xbox hashtag and it says perhaps Sony could take care of these that got screwed out of FanFest.
They're like, all right, come to PSX in December. So who's coming with you? So far for E3, as far as the weapon wheel, it's just me going to E3. It'll be me and my girl. But as far as
I thought Jimmy was going,
I'm not sure. Jimmy said he wasn't sure. I'm not sure if he's going. But if he is, he would be the other person that's going too. And then but I'll likely be hanging out with the usual suspects. I'm really just curious. Also excited to meet everybody who on YouTube that I haven't met in person before. So that's gonna be cool. But I'm telling you, E3 is gonna be horrible for me if I don't get into any of these conferences. If I get into every conference but Xbox conference, I would be happy, but I would still be disappointed.
Take that hit.
it would kind of hurt me in my. I would really be I'd be really bothered that I didn't get in because, like I said, there's only two ways I want to watch E3. Right? This is how I do it. If I can't be there live in person in the whole conference, right, in the theater with everybody else, I have to be at home in front of my TV with my Sour Patch Kids and my Dr. Pepper and my boxers with my Turtle Beach headsets on, my controller, in a party chat with all my boys, watching this shit on my Xbox, along with another stream playing on a computer, along with the TV in the living room on Spike T airing. So that's the Spike TV airing it. That's the only way I get to fully enjoy it. I either have to be there live or I have to do it full blown at home. And enjoying it. So
someone said once if you get to Sony's conference and that's all.
I don't know. The excitement, it won't be there for me. I would of course I'd love to go to Sony's conference because they generally have a nice show when it comes to excitement and games and stuff like that. But me personally, my expectations in my I don't have no really expectations for Sony. There's nothing that I'm anticipating for Sony for me. So when I get there, sure, I'm going to be happy with what I see, but I didn't go there to be like, oh my God, what is Sony going to do to me? Obviously, everybody's saying the pressure's on Xbox. I only wanted to go to E3 when a console is being revealed. Like I said, it didn't go in 2005, obvious reasons. 2013, obvious reasons. And now here's my chance during a Scorpio reveal. Like, I really want to see that. I really want to see that. You know what I mean? So And I would be damned, to get this hotel and plane ticket just to watch it in my hotel room. I just can't be satisfied with that.
Yeah, that like and dislike struggling, man. Definitely like it.
Yeah, stop. I wish the dislike defense force I don't know where they come from. It's like I go through these phases, like through these seasons. Actually, I'm gonna call them seasons, where I go through the season where I just get butchered with dislikes, no matter what the video is, and then I'll have like an off season where it's actually respectable, like where my videos are actually getting likes because of the videos. But no matter, like right now, I'm in the season where I'm just gonna get dislikes regardless of anything. So I got some people that just very, very dislike me. I really don't know. I honestly wish I could meet half these people in person. Like, you know what I mean?
You just go start feeding them hands.
No, I don't think it's
what you do. What you do is you get you a big ass, like, those foam hands that people take to games. And it's gonna be it's gonna be the dislike. It's gonna be shaped as a dislike, and just start bitch slapping people with it.
Poke somebody in the eye. Crollo, I will be wearing a weapon wheelchair. I'll be wearing 3. I'm going to be wearing on Sunday. I'll be wearing green weapon wheelchair, and then I think on Monday I'll be wearing either a white with the blue writing, and then like on like Tuesday or some shit I'll be wearing a yellow. I'm gonna have like 4 different colors on.
Don't let
matching fit hat. So. Don't
let him lie to you. He's gonna be wearing Heartache's shirt the whole time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put on Heartache shirt right when they start displaying games in 4K. That's when I'll do it. But anything else before we get up out of here? I'm gonna get the end of the year edition of my shirt that will tally up the games that I beat this year versus Heartache. Right now, I think I'm beating Heartache by like 4 or 5. So,
and they're not all 2-hour indie games either.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's now the goalpost has moved from them being 2 hours. They have to be on like the hardest difficulty nowadays, so for them to mean something. But I'm about to get out of here. My girl's cooking that chicken, and I can smell it through the bedroom. I'm about to hop up, throw down. If you guys are gonna be around, I'm gonna be on Xbox Live. I may stream tonight. I may not, depending on what I'm up to. I'm not sure what I really want to play tonight. But I will be talking to you guys soon on Twitter and on that's about it. AJ, you got anything to say before we go? You got anything coming up that we
definitely be subscribe to my Iron Lords podcast. It's the podcast that I do with my fellow Xbox members. Definitely, I'll put the link in the comment section. But go ahead and subscribe to that. Subscribe to Gaming Addict. I'm about to do an Addict show on Recore here soon. It's just pretty much talking about what I didn't like, what I liked about Addict show. I don't know who the guest's going to be yet. I was thinking about Kid Smooth, but I feel like he should have to beat that game first. No offense.
You didn't beat it yet, though.
Well, I'll have that game beat before you will by the time it's looking. You don't want to collect those cores. I can feel you, dude. I can feel you because I don't want to collect those cores.
The game should have ended after you beat Victor. So it is what it is. But I mean, like I said, I like the game. I just don't want to go through that struggle of finding how many fucking cores I have to find to get to that top of that fucking dungeon to complete the game. But it is what it is. Subscribe to Gaming Addicts. Subscribe to Iron Lords podcast. They should be on my homepage. I have a thing on my channel that shows to people you should subscribe for.
You need to show me how to actually put that on my YouTube channel because I don't know how to.
Yeah, it's like a list of people. It's like, but you and Iron Lords podcast is on there. So
is Heartache on there?
No, Heartache might be in. I know Heartache is not on there, but Heartache is probably by default is on the recommendations part, along with like Weapon Wheel and Jack Move and Brooklyn Skill Tree.
That's only because you don't know how to take them people out of it, right?
No, I don't mind it because at the end of the day, on theirs by default, I'm probably on some of their recommendations too.
Yeah,
That's what happens when they put my name in their videos all the fucking time. So that helps. All right.
Any of you do good. All of you do good because of the weapon wheel.
Yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. Even though those dislikes are asshole dislikes, they're not even sincere. At least if you're gonna dislike my video, be sincere about it, okay? So as always, Xbox is the best box, but Microsoft fucking sucks at putting together events. I think this is why they don't do those events.
Yeah, they fucked up last year.
So it's not gonna be too pretty, but oh yeah, to those, nobody can't say I didn't say anything about this fuck up. I did. And like I said, if I get a voodoo fucking vets code for my troubles of not getting into this FanFest, I will do another fucking rant video. All right. We out of here. Peace. If I can find that stop broadcast button, I always lose it. There we go.